Hey, good afternoon. My name is Ed Malle, and I'm the founder and president of Kyma Boats. And today I'm going to walk you through the reasons why this is the best family boat that anyone could ever buy. First of all, we set off to build that boat. It was intentional. We didn't want to build the best boat to do a specific thing. We wanted to build the best boat for your families and ours. And it's really rooted in our lifestyle. Me and my family and everybody at Kyma, we're all water sports enthusiasts, but we love all kinds of water sports. We love, wake surfing and wakeboarding and wake skating and tubing, but we also love cruising and going to dinner and taking long rides and exploring and going places where other people aren't and really finding the edges of the map. And so when we set out to build this boat and design a new product that nobody else has done before, we really focused on what would the best overall boat for a family be, and that's the Kyma K7. And I'm gonna walk you through and show you a few things that really make it that. And let's start with the hull of the Kyma K7, because really, that is what defines what the boat does when you're using it, especially from a water sports standpoint. But we had a lot of options when we went to design the hull. And first and foremost, we focused on the overall performance. So a combination of handling, speed, ride, and water sports capability. And from there, we settled into a deep V hull. And really what that gives the family boater is the ability to use the boat in a lot of different ways and make sure that everybody's always comfortable. So there are dedicated water sports hulls that are a lot flatter, no V, and they do certain things better, but what they do terrible is ride in rough water. And we wanted to make sure that on those long days on the lake, that one weekend you get with your whole family where everybody's there, and the wind kicks up, that it doesn't ruin the day. Or if the lake gets busy and you got to make a long trek home and you've been adventuring out, that you have the comfort and the ability to get home without beating up everybody in the boat. So our hull design is really focused on the overall capability of the boat and making sure that it's an enjoyable ride for everybody, not just behind the boat, but also in those long hauls and those adventures that we love to take. Coupled with our deep V hull design, we've made it standard for every Kyma to have Seakeeper ride. So when you buy a Kyma, you're getting the ultimate in technology that's going to give you the best ride no matter what the conditions. The Seakeeper ride technology gives you the ability to control the ride in ways you've never had before. It makes adjustments to the pitch and attitude of the boat and compensates for all the slamming and rolling motions, and basically it smooths out the ride and removes 70% of the slamming motion that you get in rough water. Coupled with our ability to shape up world-class waves with the Seakeeper ride, it's a technology that benefits everybody in the boat, and that's really part of our elemental theme and what we did when we designed the Kyma. Is we wanted the technology that we used in the boat to make the experience better for everybody. So going towards the back of the boat, some things that stand out, of course the trailer, when we're going on adventures and you're towing the boat, you want to make sure that when you get there, you're comfortable and that you get there. You get there safely and comfortably. The Kyma trailer is made to go in salt water. It's a beautiful aluminum trailer that's powder coated, so you don't have to compromise curbside appeal for saltwater capability. So we focused really heavily on making sure that the Kyma trailer is the ultimate in trailer capability and durability, and so we paired up with Ameritrail to custom build our trailers to our specs. And they really are unique in the industry because they look great and they go anywhere and they'll last a lifetime, and we love that about a Kyma trailer. Some other things that are unique about the Kyma that really help the overall experience, one is our windshield design. You'll notice that the Kyma windshield is taller than most windshields in this class. That's very intentional. What that does is it gives everybody in the boat more protection from the wind. It improves the visibility for the driver and passenger, so you're not looking through the header of the windshield. But it also gives us the ability to have an open side which when you're coming to a dock or approaching a skier in the water, it gives you uninhibited communication and the ability to grab the dock or reach out to a dock attendant and not have to work around a windshield. But the taller windshield amplifies the protection that you get from wind. So by making the windshield taller, we compensated for the lack of side windows, and you get the same protection that you would get with a wraparound windshield, but you have the added ability to communicate better and have more control when you're docking. Some other unique details: docking lights are standard on every K7. They're automated, so you engage the system and you set it up, and they turn on automatically when you're below 5 miles per hour. And essentially, you don't have to worry about getting pulled over on the lake when you're running and you have your docking lights on when you shouldn't. It's a standard feature on all Kymas, and it really lets you focus on driving the boat and not worried about whether or not you have the right lights or wrong lights on. Going back further, our tower system, again, is made and designed and engineered specifically to benefit everybody in the boat and make it easy to enjoy the boat. So it's a power articulating tower, which means that at the push of a button, the tower goes from the high position to the low position, but maintains 100% of its usability and gives you added protection from sun and rain when it's in the low position, but also gives you bridge clearance or clearance in storage, so that you can store the boat in shorter areas and also get under shorter bridges when you're on the water without having to manually manipulate a tower. The tower is carbon fiber, which makes it lightweight and extremely rigid, and that gives a rattle-free, shake-free experience. It makes the boat more comfortable, and it makes the boat handle better because you don't have a lot of weight above the center of gravity. So a lot of things like that are hidden design and engineering choices that we made to make the Kyma a better overall boat for everybody. Going to the back of the boat, we engineered the transom of the boat to have the ultimate in functionality. We have, of course, the water level swim platform that makes it extremely easy to get in and out of the boat. We have the lounge seating at the back, so if you're prepping to get your life jacket on and get in the water, or you're just hanging out in the cove, we have a fully articulating lounge system in 2 levels. The top level, is extremely comfortable, and then the lower level, if you want to be closer to the water and people in the water, it's super comfortable, and it's all ergonomically designed and all simple to maintain and operate. Every Kyma comes with jet power, and that gives the boater peace of mind in a lot of different ways. One, it gives you shallow draft, which means that even if you aren't in a shallow lake, you don't have to worry about running over an obstacle or damaging a prop. Basically, the jet pump is fully protected and gives you complete peace of mind that you can go places and do things that you wouldn't be able to do with other types of boats. It's very low maintenance, and when compared to other water sports boats with the same capability, we have incredibly good control in reverse, which means that you can steer in reverse both directions, right or left. And then additionally, the American turbine jet pump is engineered in a way that gives us 0 turn capability. So instead of having a thruster or secondary systems, the jet pump, when the boat is in neutral, operates like a thruster and allows you to use the steering wheel to rotate the boat on its center from left to right. So if you want to turn the boat to the left or port, you turn the steering wheel to the left and the boat turns to the left while it's in neutral, and the same to the right. If you want the boat to stay centered, you center the steering wheel when it's in neutral. And that gives the owner and operator extreme confidence in maneuvering around docks, people in the water, and other boats. And it really takes the edge off of having to learn how to drive the boat. If you can drive a jet ski, you can drive a Kyma. And that is really an important engineering and design choice that we made to really focus on that. What's the best boat that we can build for everybody's family? So the Jet gives the boat all kinds of other capabilities. It's got great cruise speed, combined with a deep V hull and a Seakeeper. It allows you to go further. We've got an 80-gallon fuel tank, which gives it incredible range, 200 miles of range, which means that you can go all weekend without having to worry about refills. And you can go to places that you would never think about going with other boats. So again, we wanted to extend the edges of the map and give every customer more opportunities than they ever had with any other boat. So those are a few things that really define a Kyma and make the Kyma the best family boat out there. One, its capability. You can do any kind of water sports you want. It's got incredibly good surf waves, super reliable, world class really. Many professionals have gotten behind a Kyma and surfed and stood behind, what we've done when we created our wave. The amount of ballast, the power, and the way that we shape the wave really all sets the boat up to be easy to use for any family if they want to surf. But then you have the additional ability to go do other kinds of activities without any kind of compromise. You can go to the sandbar, you can go in saltwater, you can go on long distance cruises, you can sit in a cove. This boat is really made to be the best family boat that anyone could ever really imagine. And we'd love for you to learn more about a Kyma. Please come to kymaboats.com and engage with us. We'd love to share more because there is so much more.